to life. Zak joined us now. Zak, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. It's absolutely fascinating when we see subjects like this. We love Olivia's documentary. She was on with us last week, talking about all these extraordinary things, in extraordinary ways people are earning a living. But you're more than earning a living. You're earning a fortune.
Yes, not bad.
It's not bad, not bad at all.
Yeah,
you started off, though, joining the Navy. How old were you when you joined the Navy?
I think I joined up when I was 18 and I was in for 3 years, and then by the end of it I just had enough, and I realised there was such a big thing for... Well, I just started OF while I was in the Navy, like, for the last 3 months, and then I just thought, this is
That's only
where it is.
When you joined the Navy, though, what was your hope and expectation? Did you expect to be in the Navy forever and earn a good living and travel the world? Yeah,
so I travelled a few places around the world, and I was in for 3 years. I expected to be there for potentially a career, lifetime, and then life just switched.
Now, you don't have any socks on, you don't have any shoes on right now. Am I allowed to just peep and look, or are you going to charge me per peep? They look like perfectly normal feet and socks to me. What's so special about them?
So these ones I actually put on this morning, but I've actually got some in my pocket.
Oh, you carry a spare pair?
Well, I just brung some on the show, just in case.
Oh.
In case you wanted to...
So your OnlyFans started when you were on the ship, when you were in the Navy.
Yeah.
And, of course, that led to you being being asked to leave, being removed from the ship and the Navy as well. What was it about OnlyFans that sort of appealed to you? Was it simply the money? Was it the attention?
Do you know what? Yeah, the money. It was the money and the freedom and me being my own boss that I loved. Like, I just had enough of the Navy by the end. And then when I left, things just absolutely kicked off. And yeah, it just kicked off and showed me a completely different lifestyle, because when I was going up to Manchester on the weekends, I had a group of friends that all done the same thing, and I saw the lifestyle, the penthouses they had, the cars and the money, and I was like, I want to be like that.
So you started mixing in circles with other OnlyFans creators? Yeah. OK, and that was very influential on your journey there as well?
Yeah, massively.
So when you were in the Navy, you started taking pictures, and that was how you saw how kind of people responded.
Lucrative, yeah.
Yeah. Well, at the start, it was like everything, and then I slowly moved on to feet, and I realised there was such a big market. There was, I think 1 in 7 people have a foot fetish, which is crazy to me. And there was a massive market for it, and then I realised I could sell socks for like £1,000 each, and I was making so much money just from selling feet pictures. Like, I'd get custom videos of me taking off my socks, 30-second video, and I'd get a few £100 for it. Like, that's almost my Navy wage.
So how did the Navy respond, though, to that? Did they search for you and find out who you were and who was posting what where? So
someone on board, actually, they basically snitched on me. I think they handed it into, like, the police on board. And then from there, they had to take it further, and then I literally packed my bags, got told to leave. 24 hours, was off the ship.
Right.
And now I'm here today.
But how did that feel, though, Zak? Because obviously you'd worked hard at it, you'd trained, you'd obviously wanted to be in the Navy to begin with. How did that moment feel when you were kicked off?
It was a shock, but then I just thought, OK, this is my new life, my new career, and let's just see where it takes me. But I did not think I'd be here 2 years ago. Like, it's mad how life can switch. Like, you can actually do anything if you put your mind to it.
What have your family said about this journey that you've been on, Zak, and what you do now?
At the start, when I got kicked out, they were just like, you had such a good career behind you, why would you do something such short term? And then I was just like to them, I know what I'm doing, just wait. And then a few months go by and I was helping my dad with rent, taking him here, taking him there. And then I'd like to think they're proud of me now.
Well, they realised how lucrative it was. They realised that clearly you're enjoying it. It's something you find stimulating and fun. Explain a little bit about the sock drops that you do, because you've sort of taken the foot fetish and sort of made it a bit of an adventure for people as well, haven't you?
Exactly. So it's like a little game. So what I did was... So I started off leaving socks around places, and I'd be like, this is where I'm leaving it this time, be here, it's going to go quick. Fans would swarm there, and literally, someone told me that they actually left their wife at home, booked the day off work to go collect my sock. That is crazy.
So you've got a real mix of people that are your fans. It's not just... I mean, you've got sort of women and men, heterosexual, gay... Like, there's a whole gamut of people that have this fascination with your feet.
Yeah, literally everyone and anyone, really. It's crazy.
And so how has it changed your life? In what way? How is your life different now?
Compared to the Navy? Oh, it's just so different. It's so different. Like, before I was working 8 hours on, 8 hours off, doing such a different life. Like, had bosses, was really strict, and I'm just working for myself. I literally went in a room living with 8 different lads in an enclosed space, waking up at this time, doing this, and I had to be that way or you're basically in trouble. And now I literally live in a beautiful apartment in Manchester, I have my dream car, and life's just absolutely switched.
All those things, I mean, people will be sitting at home going, you had discipline, you had teamwork, you had resilience, you had working in an environment. There were things that were difficult about it as well. They're actually really important life skills to learn along the way, as tough as it is. What would you say to them about the switch that you've made?
So I do say that I would never be here today if it weren't for the Navy, because it taught me discipline. It's taught me so many things that I've taken into civilian life that has pushed me so far in my career. But it literally changed me so much, the Navy. Like, I recommend it for anyone because it's got me where I am today.
And Zak, where do you see the future going with this? Are you going to do it for just the foreseeable future, or do you intend to kind of carry it on? What are kind of your big future plans?
So for the future, I've got a lot of things planned. I'd like to get into music, more TV. I'd like to get a few properties behind me and things like that, and just see where the future takes me, because it could realistically go anywhere, I'd like to think.
Clearly, Zak, the trappings of what you're doing are very seductive. Yeah, you've bought your dream car. What cars have you got? You've got...
Audi R8.
An Audi R8?
I had a Porsche.
You had a Porsche?
I sold that recently.
Look, it's a beautiful Porsche. You've got your penthouse. You can totally understand at your age to have all those trappings are amazing. Do you worry slightly that actually money's not everything?
Yeah, money doesn't make you happy. It just gives you opportunities and options, but personally, I wouldn't say money is happiness. It's nice to have, and it does help here and there, but...
And do you feel safe doing what you're doing as well? Because, of course, lots of people were saying, look, if people are going to spend... I think the most you've sold a pair of socks for is over £1,000?
Yes.
If people are going to spend... there is a desperation for them to have part of your anatomy, your socks or whatever. Do you ever feel unsafe? Do you ever feel concerned about interest and intrusion into who you are because you're selling that part of you?
Yes and no. Well, in this type of job, it's just what you're going to get, really. In social media, like, sometimes when I leave the house, I do have my wits about me. You never know, like, with a job like this, it's just what you expect and what you're going to get, really.
And do you see yourself doing this for years to come?
I would like to get out of this, well, OnlyFans in a few years, maybe by the age of 26, and then my career can move on to TV, music, wherever it goes. It's exciting to see where it ends up, to be honest.
And ideally, by that point, you'll have enough financial backing that you'll be able to explore all of those ambitions that you have.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, it's been fascinating to meet you, Zak. Thank you for coming in. I'm assuming you're going to put those socks up for sale somewhere along the way.
Yes, 100%.
How big are your feet, Zak? They don't look very big.
Well, the size 10.
Are they?
So,
no, they're not much off mine, actually. Maybe I could get in on this.
One in 7 people have a foot fetish. There's 14 people in this studio.
Who's got it? Hands up.
Well, the fact you just asked his size, I think I found one of them.
Absolutely.
Really nice to meet you, Zak. Stay safe.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming and sharing. Olivia's show, Olivia Attwood Getting Filthy Rich, continues on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the evening on ITV2 and ITVX.